Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are, whenever you are. Welcome to a new Breakout Solutions live stream. I'm your host, Matt Batiri, here with you today with some more Bitcoin technical analysis. Wow, what a boring last few days of the week it was at the end of last week after Bitcoin made huge ground. We can't be too hard on Bitcoin, right? When it gives us 35% gains in just a couple of weeks, we have to expect some sideways consolidation and a pullback, right? We need to come back down. We did go up very fast. So we need to come back down, retest some support, and hopefully make it further to the upside. So before I get into the charts, we had an amazing event on the weekend, the Path to Prosperity, which is a fantastic opportunity for crypto newbies that have never bought crypto before or that are in crypto but don't know how to use their crypto to the full extent of its power. You guys should definitely come along to our next one. We have one on December 9th, but before attending our workshop, which is a full day workshop, I invite you to come educate yourself about the crypto space at our next event, the Future of Money. You can sign up to the Future of Money with the link below, breakoutnow.co/FOM-YouTube. Attend that, come learn about crypto, then come out to our one-day workshop. Perfect if you're new to crypto. As I mentioned, it's going to help you understand how to do transfers, how to bridge tokens, how to swap tokens, how to stake tokens. We're going to set you up with your first passive income strategy. And if you're already in crypto and you want to learn how you can lend, borrow, stake, farm, and so forth with your crypto so you can start making some passive income rather than just being a buy and hold that is just going to see your returns when price appreciates in the bull market next year, come learn. Between now and when we hit the height of the bull market, there's probably a good 12 to 18 months of that time where you could be making passive income, staking your crypto, earning 22% APY per year on some of the tokens that we recommend. That is just easy money, easy money. So I definitely recommend you guys do attend. So let's jump into the charts. Let's have a look at this boring week that was. Let me just adjust my screen so you guys have a nice full chart. All right, so last week, Bitcoin had a fantastic week. We went absolutely ballistic, going up 20%, okay, for a $5,867 gain. And the week before that was just as impressive, 3,530 with a 13%. Overall, from where we were to where we are, we basically went up. Oops, yeah, it keeps jumping too high. There's the week. Went up 30%, right? 8,120 in just a few days. And if we count this month, so this entirety of this month, we had a gain of blah, 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 33%, $8,730. Okay, that's really, really good. So we've had a fantastic week. And look, it's a fantastic month. And even if I bring it back another month, back down here, over the last 2 months, Bitcoin has outperformed any asset on the market except for probably oil because what's going on in the Middle East, but I'll have to check oil later. $10,000 in 2 months, 41.69% returns. You can't be unhappy about that. All right, now, so we couple of things. Let me just remove this. I feel like this week, did that week really go that high? It did too. Oh my God. Okay, so a couple of things. Look at this long-term trend line from back here in 9th of March 2020, hitting these two highs, hitting that high, and now hitting that same price range. Interesting. So this is a pretty important long-term trend line. And even though I know that in my YouTube clip today, I did say Bitcoin 40K, but I wanted to get the Hopium's people in this live stream. I want to show you guys that we are now basically in a little bit of a rising wedge. Let me remove some of these trend lines that I do have just to make it a little bit easier for you guys. We're starting to form a little bit of a rising wedge, and this price action hit that trend line to the T. Absolutely insane. Now I've had this trend line on my chart for quite some time, but I didn't even factor that in as being a potential price target. So now that we've actually hit that, now that the price is going sideways for a little bit of time, I would like to see higher prices. I'm not going to lie. I would like to see high prices. I'd like to see $40,000, but 40,000 would break us out of this trend line unless we grind up here for like months. We possibly could. The price could stay here, giving all the ETFs that are about to come out maybe plenty of time to just scale in without just having a huge pop to the upside. Because once we pop to the upside, we know where we're going, guys. We are going straight to the previous all-time high. And we are going to be, oh my God, I'm going to delete button here. And we are going to be going straight to the all-time high and then having a little bit of a pullback before we go into price discovery. And price discovery is probably the most exhilarating time in the crypto market. If we look at the price discovery, once we broke the $20,000 high back here in 2020, where is it? There. Look at that. Look at that. In a short period of time, okay, in a very short period of time, I should do, you know what? I need to turn, oh my God, I'm having a bad day today. I'm having a bad day with the colors. Oh, I want to make this green. I got to give it the respect that it deserves, which is a green, oh my God, green style. There we go. So it's been a big day, guys. All right, so we had price appreciation. In this time zone, it literally went for 133 days. So that's 4 months. 4 months, and Bitcoin went all the way up to, where is it? 45,000. So basically, did a 2.25x in the space of 4 months, which is crazy to think. And it was like every day you just look at your portfolio, it's like crazy, and it's crazy because when you start having these pullbacks. Once you start having these pullbacks, it's just everyone jumps on board for a second wave. It's just crazy. So I did want to go here first, actually. I did want to go here. So I'm just going to go one little bit further. So once we got out of 20K, guys, it took us 4 weeks, literally 4 weeks, 1 month to double in price. 1 month double in price. We went from 20 to 40, like that. 42 exactly. 42 in the space of a month. If Bitcoin at least does a 2x from even the break of this all-time high, you're looking at a $140,000 Bitcoin. Let's just say 2x. Obviously, right here, Bitcoin did a 2.5x from all-time high. So let's just say 2x, even 1.5x from the top. 1.5x from the top. What are we looking at? 1.5x. Oh my God. 1.5. We're looking at a $166,000 Bitcoin. $166,000 Bitcoin. We did a 2x in 30 days, and then we continued higher, and we did a 2.5x from all-time high. So let's just be real conservative and say 1.5x. 1.5x from all-time high. We're looking at $166,000 Bitcoin. Now, I've never done this exercise before, so I'd really like to see what the returns were. I might need to go logarithmic here. I want to check out the returns for when Bitcoin broke the previous all-time high. So we're talking about here. Let's just go. Let's just do the first pump, like what we just did with last one. The first major pump, 1.5x. 1.5x. It went from $1,200 to $3,000 in. Let's have a look. How many weeks is that? Well, I'm just going to go from here, right? I'm not going to go from the false break and the pullback, because once you have that pullback, it's all over, guys. Let's be honest. Everyone jumps on. 1.5x, yeah. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 weeks. We saw that the last one was 4 weeks. Imagine if the next one is 2 weeks. Imagine if it halves. So that was a 1.5x from the breakout to the next major pullback. And let's have a look at the all-time, another 15x. 15x. And then last time we only did a 2.5x. So it went from 15x the previous year to then only a 2.5x. I see how it went down. Let me just do the maths there. 15x, so 15 divided by 2.5. That was divided by, so that's 6. So I've got to divide 2.5 by 6 now. And we're looking at a 0.44% or 44% return. 44% return. Because the drop off from the 15x was from here to there only 2.5x. So let me just add 40% or 44% to the all-time high. 44%. Geez, not much, is it? 100K. 100K on the nose. That wouldn't surprise me. There's going to be a whole lot of sellers at 6 figures, guys. It's such a huge number. Such a huge number that a lot of people are going to be jumping on at that time frame. So, jumping off the train at that time frame. 100K is probably, maybe that's just the top. Maybe that is the top of the next bull market, 100K, which is 44. Now, let's quickly go to the one before. So we just did that one. Let's look at this one. This one's a bit tough, right? So I'm going to use this as an entire bull market, as you should, because even though we got this double pump. So I'm going to measure how many days it took from when Bitcoin broke $32. It took how long? It took 35 days. So the first 30 days. So yeah, really, the first 30 days is just long. It's crazy. And the returns, let me do the returns now. The returns were a 7x. So we went from a 7x to a, what was the other one? That was a 7x. What was this one? Where is it? This first break here. Let's go 7x, 2x, yeah. So we went 7 to 2 to then that was 2 as well. So that was 2. Let me just double check. That was 2 from memory. Keep going. There you go. Yeah. Oh, it was only 1.2. 1.2, really? 1.2%. Okay. There was more in 4 weeks. 1.2%. So 1.2%. Do this one last time. To 2.3%. And this one was 7. So 7x. The others were 2 and a bit. And then obviously from here to the top, you're looking at 34x. So 34x, 15x, 34 divided by 2 is about 15, 16, 17. So you divided by 2, but then this time it was 15, and this was only a 2.5 rise. So anyways, hopefully that makes sense. You never know what I just came up with. So I've got 2 numbers, either 166,000 or 100,000 on the nose. Those are the 2 numbers. Those are the 2 numbers I just factored in in regards to percentages and what happened last time. Let's go back to the normal chart. Right now, I do believe Bitcoin is trying to, entice people to get back into this market. Going sideways is a great opportunity because a lot of people just don't know. It's a 50-50. It's 50-50. Are we going up, continuing? Are we going down? Can we spook some people and drop and therefore get them to sell their position and then run it up to the golden pocket at $49,000? Quite possibly. Right now, it's just quite boring. It looks like we are forming a triangle. All right, so it's not the prettiest triangle. You could do that. I don't think, is there that? Yeah, look, there's nothing concrete. There's definitely something's coming down here, and you could say, I guess the best line, could it be, what about this one? One last one. Let's try this one to there. Like, there's a few different options because you've only got 2 weeks here. Right, so you've got 2 weeks. Let's pretend it's not that flat. I mean, it could be that flat. So we've got 2 positive trend lines that we could bounce from. And then this would just tighten up. And it's going to be a big move again either way, because the issue is we went so fast up here. We have a lot of single prints, so it wasn't a lot of time for people to get into the market. So people that miss the market are going to want to bring it back down to 32,000 at one stage. So look, if you are a long-term holder, I would say if you had $10,000 right now, I would buy $5,000 right now. This is not financial advice. This is what I would do. $5,000 right now, and I would put 2,500 here and 2,500 a little bit lower. Because right now you don't want to miss the boat, just in case we do pump. But you also want to just be able to dollar cost average in if there is a drop. So if you want to like spread out that last 5,000, I'd have 1,000 here at 33,300. I'd have 1,000 here at 32,540, and then I have 2,000 here, and then I have 1,000 below and 1,000 below. And if it bounces from here, cool, I'll just buy on the way back up, but I at least can dollar cost average a little bit more. So that's what I've done. I've actually, I just had $5,000 actually. So that's exactly what I did. I bought $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. I actually bought $500 worth of an altcoin. Not going to tell you what it is. And I've got 3.5 left over in cash. So I'm just waiting to see where the market goes, and then I'll dollar cost average in. And I've got some buy orders, I should say, already set. Yeah, I think we'll either way, it's going to be good. If it moves to the upside, I will wait till we break the trend line. Wait for it to come back, retest, and then get in on the retest. If it goes, then it goes. Whatever, I missed it, doesn't really matter. But I don't want to get caught. I don't want to get caught off with a fake out. And when we've consolidated this long, there will be a fake out because there's a lot of liquidity on hand. So you might even see some crazy shit where we go whoa, 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 like that, or the opposite where we go bang, bang, bang to the downside. So there's plenty of possibilities. All right, guys, I think I've gone on long enough today. I did get some requests from some members wanting me to do some TA on some altcoins. So I'm just going to show you one that just broke down a long-term downtrend. I'll give it to you guys as a free pick. All right, a free pick. And this is Atom. So Atom just broke, well, it's kind of breaking through. It's trying to break through this downward trend line. I mean, you could extend it out to there. Definitely you could. Am I on regular or logarithmic? So if you go regular, which is what you should be drawing trend lines on, this is the other trend line. Okay, or you can go there. That's the trend line. I guess the line of best fit. So logarithmic doesn't look good, but regular is what you should be doing your trend lines with, because as well you can see here that this entire price action fits nicely. It doesn't need to be logarithmic. Okay, you can kind of see its entirety. It's a good little, it's a good token, but like the chart's fine. So when you zoom in here, now the reason I brought this up is because it's very similar to how Matic broke out recently. So Matic broke out. So you can see here we've had the breakout. It looks like we did get some good retests, and now we probably push into the 618 here. Matic did do a similar breakout just recently. So if you're in Matic, you probably would have seen your bags do okay. So Matic's done kind of like the same thing. It's kind of just broken out from this trend line. See, I probably drew the trend line. What's this? Regular. So to see how it was changed, I'll move it and then I'll go back to logarithmic and maybe it'll look better. Yeah, see, that's logarithmic. Okay, so I mean, it's okay. It's quite similar, but that means on logarithmic, you broke out at 53 cents. On regular, you broke out. Let me just bring this up. There we go. On regular, you kind of broke out at 56.90. Did I say 56 for the last one? Maybe I did. Yeah, I thought I said 53. But anyways, there's a bit of a difference, I think, in where the breakout is. So I think that Atom is doing the same thing as Matic. It's broken out from the long-term downtrend. Like this is a pretty extensive downtrend starting from the 19th of Feb. Right, so we started the year off good with altcoins, and then we kind of just went. I mean, look what they did in. It went from 74 cents. It doubled in price. Matic doubled in price in a month, and then it's had a pretty severe pullback. But it's it hit it hit below the 618. Am I on logarithmic? Yep, so it must be on logarithmic. When it's hit the golden pocket, and now it's ready to go. And this is only on the Binance chart, so maybe if you go Matic USDT on Coinbase, Matic Coinbase. Where's Coinbase? Maybe it just held the 618. Where's Coinbase? USDT. Coinbase. No, let's see Coinbase. Let's see if the 618 is different. This looks like a high price so far from what my eyes show me. No, same. So it went a little bit below the 618. Yeah, so there you go, guys. I think Cosmos is a good buy right now, personally. And I think this downward trend that Matic broke is going to play out similarly for Cosmos. All right, guys, being over 21 minutes. Thanks for watching today. See you guys next week. Don't forget, use the link below to register to our next Future Money event, which leads into our workshop that we just completed on the weekend. We had 35 people attend the workshop. It was absolutely amazing. I'm sure they had a lot of fun, and we can't wait to see you guys at our next one. Peace.